Gupper drinking bottles of wine. And now I got to go to the building, okay? So now I go to the building, and I had to go to the bathroom, man. My stomach was killing me. So I'm sitting there on the toilet going to the bathroom. And I don't know if you know a wrestler named Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog.
Yep.
Oh, my God, the fucking king is here. The fucking king is here. He's going to kill you, Hogan. Davey Boy comes in and screams at me. I pull my wrestling yellow tights up. Don't even wipe my ass. As fast as I could because I don't want to get caught with my pants down in there. I want to have a fighting chance. I come blowing out of the bathroom. I turn around the corner. He puts that gun right in my face. And we're in Kemper Arena. And he goes, you know what? I should kill you, Hogan, for coming in here and doing this. And this is Harley Race talking to me. And then he puts the gun down. He goes, but I really need a job.
Wow.
I went, holy shit. Holy shit. I shook his hand, brother. And I was a huge fan. Loved the guy to death anyway. But that's the type of stuff me and Vince were doing. We're going to other people's territories. And then, you go through, you go to hotel rooms and stuff. You never know when stuff's going to put crap in your bag or stuff like that. We went down to Puerto Rico. But anyway, Harley became a good friend again. And I knew him before I was a fan. He used to come hear the band play and everything. But anyway, like going down to Puerto Rico. First time we go down to Puerto Rico. I've never been to Puerto Rico before. All the boys tell me how violent it is. They cut you. They burn you with cigarettes. They throw everything at you in Puerto Rico. So I'd never been. I didn't need to go. But now Vince wants to go down to Puerto Rico. And Carlos Colon had the territory there for like 30 or 40 years. So here we come. And I go rolling down to Puerto Rico with Cyndi Lauper with me, right? So I go down to Puerto Rico, and we have the match, and we sell at the stadium. Me and Macho Man go back to the room, and we go walk in his room, and his room is trashed. And so all of a sudden, I go, oh, my God, let me go to my room. So all of a sudden, I go to my room, and I don't want to say the guy's name, but when I open the door, he's sitting there, and because he's still really active, and he's sitting there with a gun. He said, if you ever come back here, I'm going to kill you. So, okay. I was going back to Tampa. I hauled ass to the airport. I got on an Eastern Airlines flight, the last one out of town, and flew to L.A. I was supposed to be going home to Tampa. About 4 months later, Bruiser Brody goes down there, has a little argument. The booker calls him into the shower, cuts his throat, and kills him.
Jesus Christ.
So that's down there in Puerto Rico.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys ever heard the Brody story.
The promoter cut his throat and killed him?
Well, he was the booker. He was one of the invaders, Rodriguez, and Brody was kind of hard to do business with in the ring. He's really stiff and would beat the shit out of you. He wouldn't put anybody over. And he was a big man, 6'8", 330 pounds, in crazy shape. And they wanted to beat him. He was, nah, not tonight, brother.
Wow.
So after the match, they said, hey, Jose wants to talk to you in the shower. Brody went walking in the shower. He jumped him, cut his throat, and died right there. And all the wrestlers that saw it were afraid to go back and testify. So that's wow. So it can get crazy.
That's about as crazy as it gets.
Yeah.
So you guys were the first ones to break those boundaries and kind of barnstorm the whole country like that. Vince is a gangster.
Bro.
Yeah. That's such a gangster
whole country
move.
How about going to Germany or South Africa? Because they had wrestling over there too. How about blowing in South Africa and getting challenged by the South African heavyweight champion, Wilhelm Ruska, that judo guy? My God, it goes on and on and on, with how crazy it got,
What was that like?
It was different. The good thing was everywhere I went, I had like the crew with me, except for when I went to South Africa. That was a little different. But everywhere I went, it was always the crew and the WWE 20 or 30 wrestlers that were there, so you felt a lot better.
Right.
I try not to peel off on my own too often,
right?
Especially when we're walking someone else's backyard that they've been promoting wrestling for 30, 40, 50 years, and all of a sudden you come here.
And they have the same sort of unspoken rules out there?
And we broke them all.
Wow. Yeah, I never even considered that as a possibility. That there would be these territories.
Well, that's one of the main things that made Vince Jr. so famous and changed the game forever. Vince Sr. always wanted him. Wasn't it like a promise, a handshake deal? You can have the company, son, but just please don't ever mess with the other territories. And Vince is like,
Vince
okay.